possession. Now, here's Green. There's the pick. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's LeBron. On three. And Lee pulls it down. And the Warriors with possession. It's a 3-point game. Golden State on deep. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that terrible turnover. excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Here's LeBron. And they get it. LeBron with another miss. And here's Lee. Wiggins. Green with the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
On defense, the Lakers. Wiggins. And he uses the glass on the layup. 8 points for him.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Timeout called the Lakers. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And Bradley gets it to go.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
And the Warriors with possession here. That's the lead. Plenty of space. And he nails the jumper.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Ron right side. Green with the rebound.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Poked away. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Bowman. It's stolen by Davis.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Lakers making a change here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. That's the lead. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's LeBron. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And the other most noticeable thing about him to me is his passing. I mean, he makes things so easy for his teammates. All they have to do is get to the right spot on the floor, and he'll get it to them.
Lee, left side. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Green. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And the Lakers making a change here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The Warriors leading. Cool. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Outside, Green. And some very quick points for him on that possession. 5 points in the game. Cool. There's the three. No good. Now, Green. 5 points in the game. Puts up a three. Kuzma. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Wiggins. That one off the back iron and out. No good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Warriors on top. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far? The Lakers trail. Outside Rondo. Launches launches a three, and that one's good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass him.
From the arc. And yes, sir, that one drops. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, and this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to come up totally empty there.
All alone. And the Warriors get it back. And he gets the bucket. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 7. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And the Lakers making a change here. And the Warriors with possession here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Cool. Three-pointers off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
No good on that. He doesn't get the second one. Six to shoot. Second chance effort. Good on the jump shot. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here is Cook. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. From past the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here is Howard. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Looney. No good.
That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
Howard with it. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Bowman. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Lakers call time here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Cook. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, I think that was clearly a foul. He was a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
Wiggins. Good on the three-point shot. 11 points in the game.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense. You got to be careful, though. There's a real balancing act. You can't let your ego try to run your offense. You can see he really wanted to answer that made three with one of his own. Not the best decision. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
three. Shot clock at 6. Was a three. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get it going.
So it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Here's LeBron for the lead, and he gets it to go. He has 5. The Warriors trailing. Back to Green from deep. Davis. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Inside Davis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Back to Green. And he banks in the layup. Bradley lets it go with the 3. And good on the basket. Book it.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lee outside. From beyond the arc. And he gets it to go. He has 5. LeBron with it. Here's the 3. Shot by LeBron, no good.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Wiggins, another 3 for Golden State.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
And the Lakers call time here. And the Lakers making a change here. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's LeBron. They get the rebound. Davis inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
And Steve, very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of and ones because even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
It in.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
Swiped away. Bowman. Pass to Green. Now Lee. Tries a 3. That's good. He's got 8. The Lakers trail. LeBron, and he gets gets the bucket.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Has to lead. Beyond the arc. And another three for Golden State.
Looks to me like they hit the refresh button here in the second half after shooting less than 40% from the field before the break.
Now here's LeBron.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Bowman. Dwight Howard grabs the board. From deep. No good. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Bowman. Takes it off the glass. He's got 5.
Defensively, guys, they just don't seem to be giving the same kind of effort that they were in the first half of the game.
And here's LeBron outside. That's good.
The defense better start paying attention and taking care of business because he's been great from the arc this half.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now Green, 5 points in the game. For the tie, and another 3 for the Lakers.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Has to lead. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here is Howard for the lead. Shot is up. Bowman. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a fairly well-contested game. And so it's Golden State with it. Wiggins. Oh, good with the triple.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
LeBron outside. To take the lead, and he gets it to go.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Wiggins. To JaVale McGee with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Puts up a 3. No good. Wiggins. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
Maybe the pressure, the weight of expectation starting to sink in now as he looks like he's second-guessing the shot, not letting it go with the same confidence we saw earlier.
Bowman. Chris. Off the left rim and out.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
They get it back. Now here's Newton. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Davis. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
LeBron grabs the miss. From mid-court, he nails it from half-court. What a shot!
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 6. Has to lead. That one's good from the corner.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
And the Lakers call time here.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team.
The Lakers making a switch here. Right side, Bradley. No good on the blue. And the foul call is Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wiggins.
I think it's going to be tough for them to turn this deficit if he keeps missing no kind of shots, Kevin. They need his points.
He's got 19.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on.
The Warriors trail. Bowman. They double him with Green. Back to lead. And stolen by LeBron. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Free throw good, LeBron.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Wiggins. Shot is off.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Green. And he clinched in the lead to double digits. Lee with the ball. Outside, Green. Chris. Back to Green. Has the lead for three. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Davis. And here's Los Angeles. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Off target at the rim. Wiggins. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
The offensive rebounder, McGee inside. From deep three-point range, the Lakers with the rebound. Now here's LeBron. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Bowman. Offline. And so it's the Lakers. LeBron James. starting lineups. So off the tip, it's Toronto. Pass to Lowry. Takes a three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez with the ball. And the Nets mark the best shot selection there. Here's the break. Anunoby. Hughes with the rebound. Front past the arc. Can't get it to go. Here is Ibaka. Now Lowry. Lots of room. And again, no good by Toronto.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Here's Matthews. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Launches it. No good.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And here's Lowry. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they got a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Three-pointer. Cannot hit.
Still looking for their first basket. 5 misses to start the game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. Toronto calls timeout. Back to Ibaka. Outside for Lowry. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. That shot wide open. Here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Tries a three. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Next to Ibaka. Outside Ibaka. Takes the 13-footer. Bucket 6. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Raptors making a change here. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Bledsoe. Fires from deep. And it's good. Lowry with the ball. Takes the three. Moves back up. Ibaka in the post. And Ibaka getting it to go.
And see, he's also the player they rally around at the defensive end. I mean, they cause some real havoc when he's out there running the show defensively.
And the Bucks making a change here. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And the shot is good.
They're not going to run that play very often. But hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
Here's Powell. That's to Lowry. Bangs home the trifecta. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Hill. Toronto trailing. Here's Powell. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Stolen. There's Jefferson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. Now Hill. Beyond the arc. Can't hit. Here's Powell. Got it off in time, but it's no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top, and we'll be back with you right after this. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys. 4-on-3 break. Wide open. The Raptors rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now, here is Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Powell. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. So it's Toronto. They trail by one. Ibaka outside. From deep. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. 3-on-3. Here's Williams. Second chance shot. DiVincenzo. He takes it up and lays it in.
Got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
And here's Lowry. Now here's Thomas. There's the three. Rebound by Ilyasova. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Lets it go with the three. Offensive rebound, Bucks. DiVincenzo. Stolen by Thomas. The Raptors making a switch here. Chance to tie. Outside Williams. Good on the three-point shot.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
It's going by Hill. All by himself. Hammers it home to polish off the break. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Thomas. Looking to end the run. The shot no good. Outside Hill. Inside Hill. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Davis with it. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. He tries for three. And again, no good by Toronto. Here is Bledsoe. That's good. He's got 5.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
And the Raptors call time here. And the Bucks making a change here. Pass to Davis. All alone. Bledsoe with the rebound.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that.
Shot is blocked. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6. Hey, good on the triple. Outside, Davis. There's the triple. Bledsoe with the rebound. Milwaukee in the lead. They push it up. 4 on 3. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The first free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Van Vliet sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8. Here is Bledsoe. This one for 3. That'll do it for the first half. Bucks ahead. And now the third quarter about to get going. Bledsoe right side. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Now Lowry. Anunoby. Can't get it to go. Here's Antetokounmpo. Expanding his range. Here's Bledsoe. And another shot. Lopez inside. And that one's good by Lopez. Toronto trailing. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. And it's good. On through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And we'd be remiss if we didn't also mention his supreme shot blocking. And he doesn't do it softly. He comes up with emphatic denials.
That's good from Lopez. Here's Lowry. Siakam. Knocks down the free throw.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
second half of play. We're just over a minute in. Now here's Bledsoe. Shot's good by Bledsoe. He's got 8, and the Raptors call time here. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here's Lowry. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Offensive rebound. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Van Vliet. That's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Anunoby. And that one goes long.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Outside Lowry. Anunoby. And again, Toronto no up. Now here's Lopez. He's got 5. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Against the Lowry. Van Vliet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. He's got 11.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here is Bledsoe. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Outside Lowry. Wide open look. One shot is good that time. Bledsoe with it. He's got 11. Fires the 3. Bledsoe right side.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. The Bucks making the switch here. Bucks on defense. Siakam. Blocked. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. For 3. Good. Now Lowry. 5 points in the game. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Middleton.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Fires the 3. If they get it there. Now here's Bledsoe. That is good. Outside Lowry. Siakam. And it's blocked. Gets it off. That misses, but it kind of had gone in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be different. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Here's Powell. Outside Lowry. Siakam. 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target from the wing.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
And here's Lowry. And there's the foul. It goes on Ilyasova. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Here's Lowry. The Bucks making a switch here. Here's Paul, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Now here is Lowry. Kept alive. Blocked. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good from long range. And the Raptors call time here. The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam. Off target with his three. Lopez with the ball. Just over a minute and a half play here in the fourth. It's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Here is Ibaka. Gives him the lead pass. Pass for Lowry. On the arc. And again, Toronto no luck.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And that one's good by Lopez.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And here are the Raptors now. 17-point game. That's to Ibaka. And he drops it in from the low post.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Antetokounmpo. That's good. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Now Lowry puts up the baby hook. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Lowry. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Bledsoe outside. And here's Lowry. Fires for three. Anunoby. Goes up again. Shot is no good.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Now, here's Thomas. Here's Davis. Pass to Thomas. Right side, Thomas. 6 to shoot. Trains the three-pointer.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Hill with a bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill. Thomas. And blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Hill inside. Hill, no good.
What appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Here's Thomas. Latrey. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Hill. Lets it go from deep. Count the bucket. Here's Davis. Can't connect. And so it's the Bucks